Everyone please stand for the pledge. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Edinburgh Town Council meeting for Monday, August 26, 2024. Start off with a roll call. Michael Bryant.
Here.
Debbie Buck. Here. Sherry Sweet. Here. Ryan Pearsfield is out to this evening. Myself, Miriam Rooks. Clerk Treasurer Rhonda Barrett. Our new town manager, Mr. John Myers.
Here.
And our council attorney, Dustin Huddleston. Thank you all for joining us. Okay, next we have the minutes of the council meeting of August 12th, 2024. We also had a special meeting of August 12th of 2024 as well. Any discussion, corrections, or additions?
I didn't see any, council. If there's no other, any questions, I'll make a motion to approve.
I didn't have any. Need a second?
Need a second?
Second. Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Claims, Mrs. Barrett.
In your packet there were, you should have received a claim docket. The amount changed a little bit from what you had in your packet. There was a claim added and a claim reduced. The total ending balance was $930,340.75.
Any discussion, questions? Okay. Need a motion to approve the claims?
I make a motion to approve the claims.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Next, we have the resolution 2024-22, awarding of the bot transaction, Mr. Dustin Huddleston.
Thank you. If you recall, council members, we had a process. This is for the Parks and Rec process, and this is, had a public hearing where we had GMDC as the only bid to do this project, and awarded it at the last meeting. We developed an agreement with them. And this is the resolution that provides for the approval with the agreement.
This is actually awarding it, everyone, to the GM Development Company, correct? This is the actual award for that bot transaction. So, anybody have any questions, comments?
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2024-22 awarding BOT transaction.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, and I am a no, I am a nay. Okay. Next on the agenda is the resolution number 2024-23, the rainy day transfer, Mrs. Barrett.
Yes, every year, if there's a surplus left in the budget, we can transfer up to 10% of the previous year's budget to the rainy day fund. And so the resolution is to transfer $400,000 from general fund to the rainy day fund.
Okay. We've been over this previously with Rhonda, if you all remember. So, anybody have any other questions for her? Okay. Need a motion to approve then the resolution 2024-23, rainy day transfer.
I make a motion to approve resolution 2024-23, the transfer of $400,000.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up, we have the second amendment to the ecosystems agreement. Mr. Huddleston.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. If you recall, at the last meeting, you approved drafting an amendment that had a presentation from ecosystems that adjusted the schedule. So this is what that second amendment does. Everything else in the agreement remains the same.
If you all recall, Mr., what was the gentleman's name, Sweeten? He gave up and gave us an explanation on that last week, so if you have any questions or concerns.
No questions, I'll make a motion to approve the second amendment to the ecosystems agreement.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next up on the agenda,
We need the motion first.
okay, we
Signature.
need a
And this
signature.
has Ryan's name on it, but we can approve for Mary to sign, is that correct?
Yes.
Motion for Mary Woods to approve the amendment to the ecosystems agreement.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, thank you, Rhonda.
Mhm.
Okay. Next is the NDOT land acquisition, Mr. Huddleston.
Thank you, Councilman Jeff.
The lease agreement,
Oh, I'm sorry.
amendment to the lease agreement. Should we please have one?
Oh, I'm sorry, did I get the wrong one?
It says amendment to this agreement.
Did I skip one?
Yes.
Oh, I skipped them. I apologize. It's the amendment to the lease agreement. Go back for 203 South Walnut Street.
Council members, if you recall, we had a lease with the old fire station that you
Yeah, that's
approved.
correct.
Part of that proposal, which I missed, provided at the end of that 6 months term is a month-to-month that we roll in unless you terminate that. So that's what this adds to your existing lease.
Any of us have any questions with that? I know that was the,
Do you have a question?
and Dustin, you made all the changes as required.
Correct.
Okay. Need a motion then to approve the amendment to the lease agreement for the 203 South Walnut Street property. Is that correct?
I make a motion to amend the lease agreement for the Walnut Street property.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Now, we're gonna move on to the NDOT land acquisition.
Thank you. You see the communication with Indiana Department of Transportation. They are doing work on the intersection of US 31 and County Road 800 North, which is about a mile north of I-65 intersection. And we're going to be adding turn lanes. They want to acquire some land from us, which is 0.048 acres. This is to widen the right-of-way that would be in existence. They've included a couple of appraisals as far as requests, and they're offering $11,900 for that. So this is for your consideration. The transmittal is August 6th, and they have 30 days from this offer to either accept or reject it. So the question is, if you want me to look into this and possibly accept it, I need to see if we can accept their appraisals of our land, or if we have to do our own appraisals on it. Those count. If you remember, anytime we're selling real estate, we have to value it and get an appraisal ourselves. We can see if the state of Indiana, through this condemnation action, if that counts. That's one option. The other option, if you have no desire to give them this land, you just simply reject it. But if you want to accept it, you can authorize me to investigate it, and if the appraisals are counted towards us, then you accept an offer of $11,900, and authorize one of you to sign.
Well, we should have that's not good too.
Yeah, I definitely think so. That's my thought. John, have you had enough time to look this over that you two agree that Dustin and I'll look this over?
Yes.
And before we, because we usually have him look everything over like that before we go to do
I
anything.
think what Mr. Myers already done is check with our utilities that would be in that area and have found it's not an issue. Correct.
Okay.
So really, it's just a value, and if that is an acceptable appraisal amount, or do we need to get it
You need a motion or anything?
Yeah,
for that?
Yes.
motion, council investigate.
A motion for, town attorney Dustin Huddleston to investigate the NDOT land acquisition.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Same sign, opposed, same sign. Okay, motion carries. Okay. Next up on the agenda was a proposal for the Rest Haven Cemetery. We are going to be tabling that item tonight, but I need a motion and a second to get that, to table that for
I make a motion that we table the proposal for the Rest Haven Cemetery.
Second.
all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay. Motion carried for that proposal for the Rest Haven Cemetery was tabled. Next up is the opioid settlement board member appointment. Mr. Myers.
Thank you, Madam President. Council, I know you guys discussed this for the last few months, the opioid settlement. You guys partnered with Johnson County and other municipalities in Johnson County. The commissioners put a board together, and this board here, the council here, has a seat at that board. You guys can pick a member of yourself or a designee. So the first meeting is on this Thursday, August 29th at 2 p.m.
If we wanted to designate, Mr. Myers, so we have to have a motion to do that?
Yes, we do.
Is that okay with you?
You're okay to serve on that
Yes.
for us, John? Okay. Anybody else have any questions for John in reference to serving on that settlement board?
I make a motion to, have Mr. John Myers, town manager, sit on the board for the opioid settlement, as a board member.
And he will do that for the duration, correct? Dustin is on it.
Oh, please tell me.
Right, correct.
Second.
There's a pool going around.
I have a first and you say it. Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay. Motion carries. Okay, next up, Mr. Gibbs, the request for additional employees.
Yes. So, I'm here to request two additional, or I guess new positions, two full-time positions. One would be the assistant head golf professional, and the other would be the assistant ground superintendent. You can see in your packet, I gave you a little explanation of the job descriptions and what we currently have and what we've had in the past. See, we have increased sales since 2016 by, say, 2%, and have the same number of employees. So it is something I think is really needed for the golf course. Keep growing, doing the same thing we've been doing, and feel a little bit better. We've been able to kind of status quo, but not get any of the projects done that we really need to get done. So those two employees would be of great help. They would be paid out of money generated through the golf course, and not taxpayer money, which is important. So. And we've got plenty in there to do that. We should have about close to 700,000 in there to be able to do that. So, is there any information you'd like to have?
How soon will you want to make the switch from?
Right away.
Rhonda, did you have any questions budget-wise?
This comes from user fees.
Right,
So
and
it
we saw what he provided, so,
It would be tax dollars, so it's.
right.
I appreciate you very thorough.
Yeah, that was good research, Wayne.
You're very welcome.
It really was, yeah. Okay, anybody have any other questions or discussion? Yes, we need to make a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the hiring of 2 additional employees for Timbergate Golf Course.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay.
Thank you.
Motion carries. Thank you, Wayne. Next up on the agenda, Mr. Clark with the purchase of poles.
In your packet, I think Mary put in there, an email quote that we got from Cobblers, which is the same place we bought the last several loads of bolts from. These poles are for two projects in particular. We filled out the load, I think there's two additional in there because the freight charge is the same whether you have a full truck or half truck or one pole, still costs you $2,800 and change for freight. So, $12,653 is for poles on the 252 line relocation project. That's slated to start in 2 weeks. And then the other 6,000 and change is for poles that AT&T has requested to attach to that need to be replaced. They have agreed, and I believe they've sent payment for that work as well. So, if you recall, the last time I bid these out, this company was substantially cheaper than the other competitors by about a third, if my memory's right. So, with permission, I'd like to go ahead and order poles for both of these projects to fill up the truck.
Don't have a whole lot of choice when it's gonna start so soon, do you, Steve?
Well, yes and no. We do have a few poles in stock, but nothing major. With all the Comcast poles we've got out there, we've got probably about 60 poles laying out there, 70 poles filling our racks that are still for that project. So I haven't really had room. I've kind of been juggling the material over there. So,
You okay balance-wise,
yes.
both these? Okay. Anybody else have any questions, Mr. Clark? Make a motion to approve his request of the purchases from, for the 252 relocation. And it's two separate quotes, correct?
I had them break them out for accounting reasons because the AT&T stuff is being reimbursed by AT&T and the 252 we are responsible for. So that's why I broke them out.
Yes.
Okay. Make a motion for the 252 relocation purchase for the poles for the first quote in the amount of the $12,653.
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, aye, same sign. Okay, move on to that one, and then the next one that goes in conjunction with this is for the, am I saying it right, Steve, the AT&T portion of it?
Right.
Okay, this purchase is in the amount of $6,692.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Motion carries. Okay. Next up on the agenda would have been Leanne Wilbur, the Habitat for Humanity request for donation. And at this time, we are asking to table that item tonight in reference, we need a little bit more research.
I brought you guys a hand.
Oh, okay, thank
Please
you.
pass this
That'd
out.
be good.
Perfect, yes.
If you don't know a lot about Habitat, just kind of put our mission in there, some of the homes that we built. And just for you to kind of stand up here.
Sure,
I'm like
please.
running everywhere.
Please.
So my name's Leanne Wilbur, I'm the executive director, and I've been the director for almost 14 years. So we are very happy that we are getting ready to build our 25th Habitat house here in Johnson County. We actually build them in every town and city here throughout the county, and this will be our 5th house here in Edinburgh, and we're very excited about that. With me tonight is Dan Planker, my construction manager, and a lot of community members here who have supported us throughout the years and been on committees and played bingo and all kinds of stuff. So, just so you're aware, this house will be for a single mother and her 2 young sons. She currently lives in Franklin, and she is very excited to come down here and be a part of the Edinburgh community. So, the house will be starting it on September 11th. We've already got the block and everything over there. If you go down on 507 South Pleasant Street, you'll see that we're doing some stuff over there. And we're just asking for a reimbursement on the permit and the fees for that site. Usually whenever we build in all the towns and cities, we get that as a partnership so that we don't have that cost. So that's what we'd be asking. So if you have any questions, you can ask and I'll try to answer. Otherwise, we'll table this and will you guys let me know? Or do we come back, or how's that work?
Okay.
And probably at our next meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll ask to put you back on next agenda. Anybody else have any questions for Ms. Walker?
Question, is there a house on there now?
There was a house, and we were very fortunate that the Conover Foundation, several years ago, gave us funding to buy that lot, and we went in and we tore that house down. Somebody had tried to rehab it, and it was making me very nervous because it was like I thought somebody was gonna get hurt, so we went in and we tore it down. So it's been an empty lot, for several years.
And none of this information that you've given us tonight will change
No,
if we go ahead and add it to next week. Okay.
okay, all right, thank you so much.
Need a motion to table request.
Motion to table the Habitat for Humanity request for donation.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same signs. Okay, motion carried to table. Okay, other business tonight, Mr. Bryant? Nothing? Okay. Mrs. Sweet? Tonight? Mrs. Cook?
Nope, not having.
Okay. I have nothing tonight. Dustin?
No.
Okay. Start with you, John, Mr. Myers. And again, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Mrs. Barrett? Okay. Chief?
Two things, we'll make it quick. I gave or handed out at the beginning of the meeting a towing service agreement. It's a contract. We had never had a contract between the two companies that tow for us. Speaking with John Myers, the town manager, we talked a little bit about what they've done in other areas and the contracts. So I was able to reach out to the sheriff's department, get a copy of their contract and kind of adapt it down to us. It just makes the tow companies a little bit more responsibility, but it also gives us a capability of making $25 per car out there that goes to like either the NRO fund. I believe they did a towing NRO fund, so they did before, to be able to use for equipment purchases and things like that. Currently, what I'd like to do is, if the council's interested in it, is letting Dustin look into this, because I'm sure we probably have to create some kind of ordinance on top of him reviewing legal review for the contract. And then trying to get it done and get it in there a little bit early, so I give the record companies, November, December to look over it and make a decision if they want to do with it or not do with it. Dustin, make sure he's not.
I'm still here.
But that way, if they choose not to be part of it, then I can talk to another tow company and we won't potential service. Any questions on that? If not, I'd like to see if the council's okay with us giving that to Dustin for review.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I think it'd be great, Chief.
Appreciate it.
Thing for additional revenue, so.
So the second thing is, and we'll steal my guys' thunders and they can give you any questions, but they're going to, the guys themselves are raising money to go get a dunk tank and doing some t-shirts. Pendleton, Coors, the K9 teams, those guys are out there to go get a dunk tank for the festival. And they're fronting the money to get shirts made so we can try to make some extra money for our K9 program, because our K9 program, the donations are very minimal, probably to $100 or something like that right now.
Dwindling down.
So it's something that we've done every year. I just wanted to give it out there. These guys are the ones that are taking charge. I'm very lucky in that because I got my plate's full. So if you guys have any questions, Pendleton and Coors are here for that piece of it. And kudos to my guys for actually coming and getting involved in meetings. They were kind of surprised as things that they learned out of the last one. So you guys have anything else for that?
I'll reach out to Sarah Beth. I'm gonna reach out to the department heads, so while you're here, you'll probably see an email from me. Just to see if we can get somebody to donate an hour